Launch you cam.
David, refer to the main office. David.
Here we go. Alright, we are streaming live. We're here. We're good. We got it. At least I think we are.
So, oh, I see. Camera's facing the face so that see that.
Right, and then there's one up there for the Skype call coming back.
Oh, I see, so that she can see us.
Right. And then this is the camera for the actual meeting, for the recording the meeting, which is actually better than the stream, so.
Ooh.
Hello, come on in.
Oh, right.
No instruments. Oh, there's a magneted sign somewhere that says no instruments, if you can put that on the door. I think it's on the inside of the door. Function.
Mr. Mascari?
Yes. Oops, I just took a picture.
I know.
What's up?
You just kind of sit everywhere, right?
Yeah, just anywhere. That's what we're going to see. I realized I was having to do lunch at 11 and do lunch box today.
Oh.
I ordered Jimmy John's for me.
Sure. Actually, if you could first get onto YouTube.
Yes.
And go to WYMHS Orchestras YouTube channel and make sure that this is actually all coming through, which it should be.
Oh, can I eat some?
Yeah, you can eat during the meeting.
Oh, crap. My forks are in my locker. Forks. Oh, wait. I have a fork.
I believe this is working now.
Is there a microwave?
There's a microwave in the choir room or in the math office upstairs.
I didn't know to get it. I wasted time for like 11 p.m. and I was like, oops. I do it too.
I would already go, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, would I miss anything?
yeah. That track, that mixtape for
I guess I could microwave myself. Is it good?
I'll put together the whole. It'll be great. I'm excited.
Because I'm sitting here.
Wait, why is the camera this way? Do we have to face this way?
Guys, welcome to our first vlog. We just streamed this on Twitch and see how many good donations we get. Hey guys, the Patreon links in the description. Please support me.
IRL stream. What? Does he like he just checks what you write, not like do good annotations.
Bring me your copy. Okay. Do we have to print out? Because so my copy is information, and I'm thinking about something else we did from Jerry, but I feel like I'll never.
Jerry, are you slow?
Well, like that's what time.
Jerry, go in charades. Jerry, can you see the sign up?
So like, should I just say I'm just like this? I don't know. He wouldn't know because he's never seen our practice. Because the one that I have right now has 31 paragraphs.
Practicing here.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna.
That's how I like it.
You should huddle near the middle if you can. Because that's, that'll be what they'll be able to see in the video camera.
What? Not what?
About 8 minutes early. switch things so you can see your camera. And then we are live streaming right now, so be careful what you say and try not to ruin anybody or otherwise make anyone embarrassed. You guys are doing this wrong.
I'm impressed about the quiz. Like, I'm not hungry. She should have just said you don't measure. Like, what do you and he was like, so I had to like watch him parents on TV. So he was just running around between all of these 13-year-olds, like dancing around.
Oh, I have to turn off the room.
Yeah, when are we going out? Oh, that's really good. What do you think the airport holds?
That was just I know that you feel like right here all the
Wait, what is it?
My mom is like separately, you know? I don't know. But my mom, you know, the music is good. I don't trust it.
I wish I feel like that was kind of happening. Yeah. Or whatever. I'll play. Yeah. I don't get it. Four would be a lot. Four is not screen, like I had it.
problem? Excuse me?
Yeah, I hope I get.
I actually got. I think I got 9 out of 11.
Whoa!
Because I did so good.
How do you think you did under your job? I got B. I got. Yeah, I didn't understand any of the explaining part and that. I don't understand math.
What did you get?
The number sounds actually, yeah, the for part A, for
yeah, no, I guess, like, honestly, okay.
It's a 2.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I was talking to Xander, like, yeah, everything you got 3 plus, right? And I did the exact same calculation for it. And somehow I got 70 billion meters. And I would go with it. Yeah.
Okay, so what?
Really old.
So, I converted the free and the marriage. That's probably the second part. Yeah. So I converted it, and then I converted my papers. And then I did that equals I don't think you can use the speed of light. That's not the speed of light. Yeah. Right?
Oh, did you play this level? I want stuff on this puzzle.
Yeah, it's your cash. I have like 15. Oh, I did 98 last semester in class.
In art. Art class. Where are you? Where's that in art?
Ida, do you remember any of the characters on Mockingbird?
Yeah.
Oh, Chan. You're in it right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, okay. Can you see that?
Maybe the women in the It encourages critical thinking skills.
Oh, wait. Okay. Mary Bateham's Oscar-nominated role. What other female characters are there? It's not Scout. It's like super loud. What is it?
What's the weight limit on it?
I read it for like such a good book. But I also don't hate all of it.
How are you? Hey everybody, we have these are who wants to do an excellent question. One of them is Kathy, the other one is Donna, but I don't remember which.
Hi Donna.
So
Or Kathy.
Kathy and Donna is on the other side. There we go. So we were just hoping to get because we haven't seen any itineraries since the preliminary itinerary that came with the quote in last I guess May or June. So we're hoping to go over that. We need to know about carry-on baggages. Do the instruments count as carry-ons? What time do we need at the airport? Where are we meeting at the airport? Do clothes come with the rented instruments? What should we pack? What time are we getting up in the morning to go on the hike? Can we do that to see the sunrise instead of, like we don't know anything. So we're just here to try and get some information about where we're going and what we're doing next week.
Awesome, awesome. We do have your final itinerary ready. We are just waiting for, I believe, a handful more payments that we're waiting on. So once we get that squared away, we can go ahead and I will email all of those documents to you so you can look at that. In the meantime, though, what I can do is email you just kind of an updated itinerary so you can see that. It's not necessarily going to be considered final yet.
How many people are we still waiting on payments from?
I believe there's 4.
Do you have names?
Yeah, just shame them out. Let's do it. Shame them. Do it. Here we go.
Yikes.
And as your name is called, please stand up so we can ridicule you.
Okay. Is there a Talia?
Oh yeah.
We got the voice message like yesterday, and then I think my mom paid it last night because she saw like the receipt in her email.
Alright.
Yeah,
okay.
it's possible. I was not received anything that was done last night. So.
Alright, so Talia, alright.
Is there an Evan?
Evan McMahon. Yeah, alright.
I believe I have 2 chaperones.
Oh no, those well the chaperone payments, remember they're half comp, so
Right. There's still a remaining balance for is it Fred Selchley?
No.
Right, but Fred paid you. You actually owe Fred $200 because he paid. He paid $950 for the to hit the minimum for the flight to hold the flight, but he only has to pay $7 whatever because he's a half price chaperone.
Right. We can look at that after the meeting if you want. I'm still showing a minimal balance though for him because we have him listed with Margaret. So I don't know. I think it's what we're looking at is the single room supplement, which created the balance for him.
Okay.
Because, yeah, his free trip is only going to be based on double occupancy, so there's a single room supplement that he would be responsible for.
Sure, no worries. Okay.
And then the last person is going to be Josh.
I've got a receipt in the
So you have a receipt?
I'll talk with my mom tonight, but pretty sure.
Okay. All right.
Just again, if any payments were made last night, I won't have the update until probably later today. So that's just out of yesterday.
All right, great.
Yeah, just because I get no confirmation, I just want to email you the final itinerary.
Great. So, what time do we leave? What time should we be at the airport? Do violins count as carry-ons? How many carry-ons do we get? All that stuff.
Everybody will have one checked bag for free. You'll have a second bag for free, which will be your instrument for check-in. Carry-on, you'll have one personal item and one carry-on bag that you can put overhead. Obviously, you guys want to make sure they're not overweight, oversized, anything like that. If there's any oversized instruments, I should have received an instrument list that I could send to the airline. But you'll want to look at the website to see what their dimensional fees are for those. If we have any instruments or equipment that we need to take that's oversized or overweight.
Now I noticed on the quotes that the information that the last information you gave me regarding those instruments had bows listed. Are there bows on the rental?
So the bows that come with the rentals are the cheap carbon fiber bows, and so of course they don't make as good of a sound. We usually suggest that if you're renting, bring your own bow. Because it does create a level of familiarity with the rental instrument. When you have your own bow, it's probably a step above what the carbon fiber bow is.
They're probably just because what we normally play on here. All right. So the expectation is that we're going to check the violins and the violas. Is that what I understand?
But it can be carried on depending on the size of the case.
Okay. So, all right. So, yeah, we definitely want to carry those on.
If it's a small enough case, it should be okay. You would still want to treat it like you're treating it and wrapping and bubble wrapping, things like that inside of the case. So wrap the actual violin in bubble wrap. Before you take it on the airplane with you, it just creates that extra barrier of protection should anything happen.
Okay. So, what's that? Yeah. Yeah, usually instruments are fine. Yeah, they don't. The airlines don't tend to be. Okay, so all right. So, what time are we? We're living in one group, right? Or we're not living in two groups from Chicago.
You guys are going to be together on all flights. So, leaving out of Chicago Midway at 9:05 a.m. I would recommend you get to the airport to check in about 2 hours prior to.
Okay, so that means 7 a.m. at Midway. And we're flying Southwest, so we should meet by the Southwest space, is that right?
Correct, yes.
All right, so everybody, 7 a.m. That's terrible for you. 7 a.m. At Midway, we're meeting at the Southwest. Check-in. What's that? Yeah, and it's. Oh, I forgot to press record on the camera. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, press record. We'll start with that important information. It's on the back. Here you go.
Oh.
All right. So, okay, packing list. Yeah. So, all right. Can we just kind of have a go over on that itinerary? Like, what are we doing? And when are we doing?
As far as, again, it might be easier for me to send this to you so you guys can go over this once you actually have those details. Basically, you guys are going to be doing, when you arrive, you're going to have a kind of city sightseeing tour. You'll get to see the Alamo, Market Square, Obviously, you'll see the San Fernando Cathedral, the Riverwalk. So we're going to get you guys out and around so you guys can walk around, see the city, get excited with that. Then we'll have you guys check in about 4 p.m. You guys will be staying at the Doubletree, which is downtown as well, so that'll be nice. I'm really excited though for that evening. The evening, you guys are going to be at Miquera Cafe for a traditional, authentic Mexican dinner. And then I have, you're going to have basically a room to yourself. And then we've also hired a mariachi group to come perform for you guys for an hour after dinner. Following that, so that will be there for dinner and to listen to the performance for about 3 hours with dinner included. And then we'll get you guys on the Riverwalk to actually do a little cruise around the Riverwalk at night. So you'll get to see all of the Riverwalk lit up. It's really fun. There's lots of restaurants and things to see, hotels. So it'll be a lot of fun that first night for you guys.
Any questions? Yeah, go ahead.
Would anything be canceled due to rain?
Typically it's rain or shine. So really it's going to be a matter of, as far as that cruise, is that what you're asking about?
Yes.
Yeah, typically it's rain or shine, so it's really going to be dependent on you guys if you want to do that. And we'll see how it is at that point. To be honest, I haven't checked the weather to be that time of day.
Rain clouds.
Storm cloud.
But it's like it rains in the morning.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what.
But if it's before,
San Antonio's going to be raining the whole time there.
Bring a rain.
Obviously, I would think if there's any possibility of rain, I would make sure you guys have umbrellas, have hoodies, anything like that, just so you can, take it all in, and hopefully that doesn't impact any of your sightseeing or adventures.
Okay. Yeah, coach bus to get around down there for sure. Yeah.
So is that where we're running our belongings when we arrive?
If you just say that louder, all the microphones in the same word.
So where will we be keeping our belongings as soon as we fly into San Antonio, but before we check into the hotel?
In the coach.
Okay, cool.
So they will primarily be, that's why you don't want to bring anything, you don't want to bring excessive luggage or anything like that, because it's all going to go underneath your motor coach. You'll have a little bit of room inside the coach, and there'll be some extra seats and so forth, but like instruments and everything will go underneath the coach.
Okay. Do we need to bring folding music stands?
Yes.
Yeah, your bright green stands. Yeah, so we do need folding stands. Make sure you remember to bring folding stands.
Wait, I don't know.
So, we're not flying those. Are you kidding? They weigh like 500,000 pounds. Yeah, no. All right, so definitely make a note. We need to bring stands. Okay, now, do you have binders? Yeah. Yeah, it's true. They are. I don't think so. We're not performing outdoors at all, are we?
No, your performances are all indoors.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Good. Especially if it's supposed to rain the whole time. Okay, so.
Also, it's like probably not.
It'll be great. Yeah, and it's Texas. It's gonna be sunny. Yeah. So I believe it's gonna be sunny. Get that. All right. So on the draft itinerary, there was a hike in the national park. There was a hike in the national park. Can you give us some more details about that and when that's happening and what that is?
I'm sorry, to where?
There was a it was a hike in the national park. Does anyone have any?
Oh, that was cool. We should do that.
This is back of my head. I should draw a face on that. That'd be fun. That would be great. Hang on a minute.
Are you going to lunches? I don't want to go to lunches. I don't want to.
I don't know about hike. We've never done a hike. You guys will be visiting the following day. And we'll start with Kathy on Thursday morning. You guys are going to have some stuff going on as far as your workshop. So let's go ahead and go with that.
So Thursday morning, we'll have a 90-minute clinic with the director from the University of Texas. That is at your hotel, so you won't have to go anywhere for that. You'll just go downstairs to the banquet room to have that clinic. It'll be 90 minutes long. And you won't need your instruments for the rest of the day, so you'll be able to leave your instruments in the hotel room that day. You won't have to take them on the bus, which is really nice on that Thursday. So in the morning, it'll start at 9 a.m. So you'll have time for breakfast, time to get ready, and then go downstairs, have your clinic, and then go back upstairs, put your instruments away before you head out for your sightseeing the rest of the day.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, what was it? Morning sightseeing, Mission Trails National Historic Park.
Following the clinic and the workshop, we'll have you guys do lunch, and then we are going to go ahead and get you guys out to the San Jose mission. Probably one of the more popular missions. You guys will get to walk around there and visit the tour grounds and whatnot. That alone with, I mean, it's a little bit of a drive out there, so that'll take a good amount of time. Following that, I know you had recommended checking out a performance possibly at Jazz that evening.
Yes.
So I have been working with them, and they also serve dinner there. So they actually are going to be doing a dinner and show. So you guys will actually be seeing two different performances, a portion of two different performances that evening, along with dinner there. It sounds like a great evening. I'm actually excited to check that place out myself, so that should be a lot of fun.
Cool.
So that's going to take up, again, a majority of that evening, and then we'll have you guys returning probably about 9:30 to the hotel.
Okay. So 9:30, yeah, that's fine, that's good. So a little homework time there from 9 until 1, 2 in the morning. Good. All right. Yeah. And then, that's good. All right, and then that was Friday, right? So Saturday.
That's Thursday.
That was Thursday.
Sorry, I lost
Right?
it.
That's going to be a lot of performance stuff, so I'll let Captain take that over.
Yeah. Friday is your big musical day. You start off, you'll arrive at the Army Hospital for an outreach concert. So that will be the morning you'll arrive and do that concert and have that all set up. And then with just a little bit of time for lunch in between that, then you'll head over to MacArthur High School, and that's where you'll do a shared performance with their orchestra. You'll have a pizza party with them, so you'll have some time to talk with them, and then do a shared concert for them that night. So it'll be a really big music day on Monday.
What's up? Wait, I think normally a lot of things is breakfast, right? I mean, I'm just going to it's not, you know, it's not our usual up at 6, bed 11:30 that I can do. All right, that's great. Good, and then so the MacArthur High School, there's a performance with them in the evening, right? And they're yeah.
Sorry, say that one more time?
Yeah, so there's a performance then that evening with MacArthur High School in their auditorium.
Yes. You'll be there for the afternoon and the evening. You'll get there around between 4 and 4:30 is when you'll get there and start having time to converse with them, time to talk with them, and then the dinner starts at 7. And then by the time you say goodbye to all of your new friends and clean up everything, you'll go back to the hotel after that concert.
Sounds good. Sounds good. David, your goal is 4 numbers. 4 numbers. Just double it. Yeah, he did score pretty well in Indianapolis. So. All right. Great. So that takes us then to Alright, so that takes us to Saturday then. Saturday morning.
Saturday morning is your mariachi workshop.
Right. So there's a mariachi workshop we're doing. We're meeting up with, what is the name of the ensemble again? I can't remember the name of the ensemble. Anyway, we're going to do the morning-long mariachi workshop, which should be pretty cool. And then what follows that? Is there...
Following that, we'll do lunch. Give you guys some time for lunch. And then we're going to go ahead and take you guys over to the Tower of Americas. So you guys will get to go up to the top, have a view of the city. They have an observation deck up there. They have a 440 theater ride. So you guys will get to enjoy that for a little bit. Depending on give or take how long you guys take there, we'll give you a little bit of time at the Market Square to walk around if you guys wanted to do some shopping before we need to get you back to the airport for check-in.
Great. And then we're flying from San Antonio to Fort Worth and then from Fort Worth home, right?
Actually, San Antonio to Houston lobby, and then so your flight will depart at 7:25 p.m.
Great. And arrival back at Midway at what time?
You'll arrive back home about 11:20 p.m.
So coming back at 11:20 p.m. Now, I've had a couple of texts from parents. I think that we missed the beginning part when we talked about luggage restrictions. If you wouldn't mind going over that one more time for our audience at home. I don't know if you can make out, we've got cameras back here. But one more time on the luggage restrictions for Southwest Airlines.
For Southwest Airlines, I will always first and foremost advise you if you have any questions on size, weight, go to the website because they're often changing this or that. But everybody will have 2 free bags to check in. One is going to be your actual suitcase luggage. The other is your instrument. Again, make sure with the instruments that they are within the acceptable size and weight in order to avoid any excess fees for that. And then for carry-on, you'll be able to take 1 personal item and then 1 carry-on item. So I would say a backpack is going to be your carry-on item. If you have a camera bag, that's going to be your personal item. Ladies, if you have a purse, as long as it's not as big as a backpack, that's fine. That can be your personal item. You just want to make sure those carry-on items, and these days they are getting pretty strict. You want to make sure they're not too big, the backpacks aren't too full, that sort of thing. So just keep those in mind. And that'll be about it. But again, if you have any questions, I always recommend everybody going to the website to see what their updated information is, what their dimensions are, weights, that sort of thing.
Okay. So our plan is then that your instrument's going to be your carry-on, and then you'll have your personal item. But again, as I mentioned, bubble wrap that instrument in case it ends up having to go underneath. Usually we don't run into problems. I mean, Esme, your father, travels all the time. And with the musicians, it's not much of a problem. I mean, that's what her father does.
You have to make sure that you are very nice to the people at the airport.
Absolutely, being nice to people at the airport and no jokes.
David,
no jokes.
That's true.
So, all right. So I think that just about questions. Yes, go. Swallow first.
Where are we going to be eating every day? Like, I know dinner most of the time will be. I mean, all of them will be together, I assume. But like, is it like
at lunch?
Yeah, sure.
At lunch, typically, you'll have a tour manager with you. Her name is Rhonda. She's going to be your guys' best friend, and by the end of this tour, she's going to make sure you guys are in places where you can get something to eat that you like, whether it be a food court, something possibly fast food, something that's going to be relatively quick and easy for a group to get in and out. We're not going to typically go to places for lunch that are a sit down where you have to wait, a whole hour and a half for you guys to eat and order and get out of there. So she'll make sure you guys are in places where you have plenty of options.
And just a reminder, in every case, lunch is on your own. So
Right.
Bring some trash for food. Well, I don't know, it's 3 meals, right? So about three meals. Yeah, 3 meals. Bring $300. Because you drop about $100 per meal, right? That's right. Yeah. Do we need fancy clothes for anything? That's a great question. Hang on. You can just ask. She's there. Do we need fancy clothes for anything? Is Jazz Texas a formal place?
It's not formal, but if you guys want to dress up, you can definitely wear like a cocktail attire. If you guys want to kind of dress up that evening, I think that'd be fun. Keep in mind though, you guys are going to be in missions all day, so it would be a matter if you guys are going to change on the coach if you wanted to do that. I don't know if it's kind of ship.
Yes, you definitely need to bring your uniforms. Yes, we are performing in dresses, so you gotta stuff those things in. Don't make that face at me. You have to stuff that dress in your suit. Hey, it could be. You could be worse. You could have to bring a tux. Yeah, true. Yeah, the tux.
I would recommend though for that evening at the jazz bar, I would make sure let's avoid any sportswear, anything like that, because obviously there's going to be some patrons there that are going to be a little more dressed up, that sort of thing. So if we can avoid going ultimate casual for that evening, that would be ideal.
Sure, so dress like you're going to Green Mill. The Green Mill? I guess you guys can't go to Green Mill because you're under 18. Dress like you're going to...
I tried to.
What's it? Oh, you can go. Well, actually, you're under 21, so you can't go on. We'll handle that. Don't worry about that. We are cultured individuals, except for Alex. She was just the first one I saw. All right. So that sounds good. Does anybody else have questions?
For the meals that are together, are like dietary restrictions accommodated for?
Dang, everyone just turned around.
Yeah, sometimes last time I just starved.
So we have a handful of vegetarians and vegans.
That is actually a great question. I would need a list of any dietary needs so I can make sure that the hotel and restaurants are aware of that. So yeah, if you can do me a favor and get me a list of everyone's dietary needs, if they're vegetarian, if they're gluten-free, that's information I would need to know ahead of time.
Okay, we can get that to you today, for sure.
Awesome.
Any other questions? Go to the order. How are we doing on time? We got like 4 minutes left. We good? All right. Well, I think that'll just about do it. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. And we won't see either of you in San Antonio, but appreciate the work that you guys did.
No, but have a great time. I'm really jealous. You guys are going to be doing some fun things. It should be a great tour. And I will give you guys an itinerary here as soon as we have those last few confirmations.
All right, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What? Oh, it'll be 75 or 25.
Hey,
get on the train.
Aaron, can you click the screen button on the computer? You can turn it off.
Should I unrecord too? Stop recording.
Yeah, stop recording as well.
Like also, he always takes pictures of us.
No.